Would you like to teach your dog to walk at your side with a loose leash? Watch this video. I'm going to start her walk. We'll see what that's going to look like. Okay. Please just trust me, okay? Yeah. The pinch collar that we're using that I would recommend for this is going to allow me to teach her to respect the end of the leash so I can bring in rules, boundaries, and discipline, yeah. Okay? Dogs walk in 3 mindsets. They either walk in tracking mode, which is nose to the ground, which is obvious, or they walk in hunt mode, out in front, mind is excited, ears are forward. If the dog walks in hunt mode, they are the leader and you're the follower. And that's what she's been doing. And she's probably pulling, barking, maybe lunging. Okay. If she does any of that, we're going to disagree with it. But you have to disagree with that as a leader, because as a leader, you have to disagree with disrespect. Right. If out of a lack of knowledge or desire over here, you do not disagree with disrespect, the dog sees you as weak. I'm not telling you you're weak. Right. But in the dog world, in the dog language, if you don't disagree with disrespect, the dog will see you as weak. And then when you try to assert yourself over here, even if it's proper technique, they're like, you're not believable. Okay. Everything affects everything because it's how she sees you. Yeah. How you do anything is how you do everything when it comes to a dog. Yeah. And that's pretty much about everything in life, yeah. Right? So I want to walk her in migration mode, okay, which is the 3rd mindset that a dog will walk in, at my side with a loose line, all right? To where she's actually following, and that's what I'm going to create right now, okay? So what I'm going to do is this is not a command of heel, this is not a heel, this is a loose leash walk, much like our service dogs do when we're walking our service dogs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step away from you, and when she goes out 6 feet from me, I'm just going to gently set the line, and I'm going to go the other direction. Now, she doesn't know me, she doesn't trust me, I may not be able to touch her. We're going to all discover this at the same time, okay? But I'm going to do what I need to do based on my 27 years of experience, so I'm safe, but I can educate her, and you can walk away with tools so your relationship starts to get better right now. Yeah. The thing that's awesome about dogs is they literally live in the moment. So the minute you change, she'll change, and you'll see that result right away, okay? So anyway, so I'm going to, let me just look and see so I'm going to do me a favor. The pinch collar, just slide it around to where it's on the inside by your leg. Just spin it around the other way. Yep. Now, the pinch collar that we're using, just a side note, never is the dog unsupervised with a pinch collar on, never tied out, never plays with another dog, is never in a crate. This is for walks with you only at all right now, okay? So I'm just going to have you just stand right here, please. And your dog's name again is Daisy. Daisy. I have a golden retriever named Daisy in for training right now. So I'm just going to start to loose leash walk this dog, and I'm going to be coming back and forth, so you can stay right where you're at. And I'm just going to walk her and let her start to feel the end of the leash. I'm not going to give a command because there is no command to be given. I'm not going to good girl her or anything. When I feel that I can, I will share affection when she's at my side, when she wants it, to imprint, this is where I want you. Correction is 6 feet away, and this is where I want you, but this is affection. But even if I'm not able to pet her, if she doesn't want it, just the fact that there's no stimulation happening and it's calm here, she'll find relief. So, correction out there, calm, affection here. I start walking, she starts to follow. Sit. So I asked her to sit. She didn't automatically sit, but I'm not going to make her sit because I'm not going to make pressure at my side. You always have to look at what the purpose of the exercise is. And right now, the only thing I'm asking is for her to walk at my side. Does she normally bark at dogs when you bring them out, when she sees them?
Yeah.
Does she? Okay, we're going to be doing that as well. I'm going to actually have you calmly start doing what I'm doing because she's falling into place immediately. It's not necessarily what I expected, but what we're going to do is I'm going to have you go ahead and drop your pink leash. Go ahead and come in beside. There you go. Now I'm not going to let her get to you because the fact that you approached and she immediately wants to be like sucking up, and then if you pet that, because we just randomly share affection without thinking about what we're creating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have snow and hail. You doing okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to grip the line like this. Do not let the line slide out of your hand.
Okay.
Okay? Keep your arm straight, and you're going to give a pop release straight back like you watched me demonstrate.
Okay.
Go ahead and put your hand right here firm, and you're going to only do left. Start walking. Start walking. Correct her back. Pop it back. Go left. Just cut left. So look at me. Pop release straight back. That's enough. Now relax it at your side. Just keep walking. Pop it back. There you go. Pop it back. She wants to get in the car. Just keep walking. Good. Now don't correct it until I tell you to. Correct her back. Good. Now that's enough. Now go left. Pop it back. Calm, calm. Keep walking. Keep your arm straight now. Just keep it straight. Correct her back. Correct her back. There you go. So shorten your leash about 1 inch. Firm grip. Now we're going to go left again. Just keep walking. We're going to smooth it out. Just keep walking. Don't correct unless I tell you. There you go. How's that feeling?
Great.
Good. Correct her back. Good. Correct her back. Now we're going to go left. Relax your arm at your side. Correct her back. Good. Keep walking. Correct her back. Shorten your leash. Don't let that line slide through your hand. Firm grip. Pop her back. Correct her back. So look at me. Pop release. You're pulling. There you go. It's got to be a sharp correction because it's actually your bite. Go ahead and go left again. Just keep walking. Keep walking. Let her just feel. There you go. So when you're turning left, you're literally turning into the dog. So if she starts to, when you're walking left, if she's crowding you, you're going to pop back so she'll back up so you can get around her.
Okay.
Stop. Go ahead and tell her to sit.
Sit.
And if she doesn't sit, gently pull straight up. Head goes up, butt goes down. Sit. Sit. Keep holding it. Keep holding. Don't stop. Keep holding it. Sit. Tell her sit.
Sit.
Sit. Sit. Does she have a sit?
Yeah.
Good. Tell her sit.
Daisy, sit.
Don't say her name. Don't move your feet. Pull up. Sit.
Sit.
Pull up. Now relax it. You have to win. You have to have that follow through. She probably feels a little vulnerable here. She doesn't want to sit because she wants to be on all fours, ready to go, depending on what's happening. And this is all about the brain. This is all about the brain having to surrender to follow what you're asking.
Okay.
But once you initiate the sit, if she doesn't sit, you hold that tension so she feels, and then the minute she drops her butt, that's when you relax your arm. So I'm going to have you, and we're just going to let her brain calm down a little bit. Do you have any questions about what you were just doing?
No.
How did that feel?
Great.
Good, good.
Yeah.
Well, we need to build on it for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have you step in beside her. So one thing that's important about when you're using a pinch collar, the other collar that you were using before, you would just always steer the dog.
Yeah.
You know, you pull her here, you pull her there. You cannot do that with a pinch collar. You must make sure that there's always slack in the line, with the exception of the correction and the leash corrections you're going to give. We're going to go, she got up, which is fine. We're just going to start walking again. So you pit instead, there you go. I was going to say, you move your body instead of steering her. Now keep in mind, you're not holding her back. Pop it back. Pop release. Do it again. Pop release. Good. There you go. That third one. And notice you had an adjustment in the brain, didn't you? That matters. Keep going. Pop her back. Pop it. Good. Just keep walking. Go ahead and come on up here. We're going to stop for a minute. Go ahead and come on up here. I want to go get another dog. And I'm going to show you how we're going to disagree with barking, okay? For today's rough recap, Carly has a lot more work in front of her with Daisy, but today was a great start. Some safety tips around the prong collar. Always make sure that when your dog is wearing it, he is never left unsupervised, he never plays with another dog, and you never tie him out with it. Also, while wearing a prong collar, always make sure that when the dog is on leash that there's slack in your line unless you are giving him specific correction or direction. And number 3, always remember that anytime you are teaching something new that you are building on behaviors. Rome was not built in a day, and neither will your dog be. Your dog will never be the dog you want him to be until you are the leader they need you to be. Have a great day. Till the next lesson, we just thank you so much for listening. We hope you gained some value. And again, your dog will never be what you want him to be until you're the leader they need you to be. And we just thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time.